It's just 1/4 of the top of a vat, and this is just the first story of the building. The cautious foreman is in constant contact with his team. Both the machinery and their loads are a bit bigger than Armin Dice is used to dealing with.
Careful, please. Okay, fine.
Even the foreman has trouble finding his way around the huge future brewhouse.
The buffer tank, wort copper, and at the back of the whirlpool, the whirlpool is where the dregs are removed. The beer is injecting from the side, and the rotation process deposits the dregs in the middle.
We examine a gallery of brewing facilities on Armin Dice's computer.
I'm looking for a picture in here. That's how it'll look later. Brew houses are really something special. Some of the seams are X-rayed and ground smooth. Here you can't even see a welded joint. The standard is extremely high.
Large vats and tanks for the largest brewery in the world, handcrafted. Usually, Ziemann has the containers imported straight from Germany. But in this case, the scale really presents a problem. These elements are 2 meters high. A finished storage tank is as large as a one-family house.
Die stehen, die 16. Das sind die kleinen.
Ziemann spokesman Jörg Rositzke is paying a visit. Even for a company like his, with 150 years of experience in the business, this large-scale order from Mexico represents a very prestigious project, as well as a logistical challenge. The project has a very specific schedule.
The 3D illustrations give you a very good picture of the brewery's evolution. We're now in stage 2, 10 million hectolitres. That's the brew house behind the cold block area. When brewing starts, we'll be working on the second phase. Phase 2 and 20 million hectolitres. The brew house is now double the size, so is the number of tanks. Then there's the final stage with 30 million hectolitres a year. This is how the world's biggest brewery in Piedras Negras will look when we're finished.
This used to be a rather quiet and arid corner of the state of Coahuila in northern Mexico. The brewery site is just 15 kilometers from Piedras Negras and not much farther to the Texas border. This will put the U.S. market on the doorstep of Grupo Modelo, makers of the top-selling Mexican beer brand, Corona. The water for the brewing process has to be transported 60 kilometers via pipeline. Just one of the many challenges facing Armin Dice and his Mexican colleagues. 90% of Ziemann's projects are outside Germany. Dice has spent a lot of time working in Mexico.
I've been to other countries, but I've known these guys for 12 years. You could say we've grown up in these breweries.
Other beer producers have their breweries spread across the globe. Corona, however, has to be made in Mexico. It's a company principle, and the reason why the world's biggest malt silos can be found here in Piedras Negras. The beer is set to start flowing by the end of 2009.
It's so incredibly huge, all the way back there. And there are parking lots for trucks, all the way over there, where they're removing the gravel.
It's a huge undertaking, even for an experienced foreman like Armin Deiss.